Okay, so we go into the Omnis Studio and we just cancel the license because we're running in restricted mode is fine. So next, SQL browser, I think. Open session, and then we've got the real NZ available there. So that will okay, and then we go into tables, and we look up f_resident, and it's oops, no, I didn't type fast enough. Let's try that again. Easiest if you just type it in. So f_res. So we want that one. We go show data, right click and show data. You can probably do it from there as well, because there is actually quite a lot of data. I'll be able to edit out this bit when we email you the recording about it taking so long. But it's slow partly because it's pulling it through the network, and so if there are other people using it, that will affect the performance of it. And so here we go. So the next thing we want to do is this little save button here, export results. Okay, one field per line, and then we untick the enclose exported text in quotes. In fact, I might just double check that is. So maybe do that one, then that one. And then we want to save it. And I think I just saved it as listings.txt. So there we go, there it is. And we can overwrite that file. And I think once the hourglass is gone, it'll probably be exported, and that might take a while. I mean, there's almost 6,000. But that's now done. We can close out of that. And then we can go into SalesPartner, region data, and we've got a button down here, vision. Click on that, and so we saved it into my documents, listings.txt. So you got to go find the same file. It'll remember the last one you did. So if you probably want to do this maybe twice a week, depending. You'll probably talk to salespeople and see what they're used to. But I'm just going to set this down to 5 days. So if you're doing it, if there's a gap of more than 5 days, you'll just have to pump this up a little bit to compensate. So as you can see, it's skipping over most of the listings, and it'll pause whenever it hits one that has changed. There's quite obviously a few that have changed in the last few days. But if you're doing it regularly, it'll be reasonably quick. And if you're doing it, it's only been 3 days since your last transfer, you could drop that down slightly. You should probably always do one more day than the number of, so there's a little bit of overlap just to be sure. So, and once that's done, so that's the listings read in, you'd then go into the gallery, and Jeff will have already taken you through this, and grab the only those without photos. And what I'll do, normally you'd go select all, but I will just grab a few and get listing photos from realestate.co. Okay. That goes away. And go yes. I should have said yes to that actually. So yeah, that one's now got photos. Okay, and we did the adverts before, so that's another process. Get adverts from realestate.co. They may come through the vision with the real NZ transfer. It'll be a matter of a little bit of fiddling around and checking, but we just can go okay to that, and it will download those. If you know that they're not on realestate.co, you can unselect them and that sort of thing, just to